are again from UMC University, and today is a special day. It's a special day because it's graduation day. And I am sitting here with one of the graduates with a beautiful name, Onita. You want to
Onita.
introduce yourself to
Hello.
your teammates and everyone?
Hello, everyone. My name is Onita Stevenson, and I'm the ARD at Collingswood Manor.
And guess what? Onita, am I saying it correctly?
Yes, you are.
Is a graduate. And we're going to ask her questions about how does she feel about going through UMC University. So when you first received the email, like we get emails about training, what went through your mind? Because this was something that UMC was doing for the very first time. And bring us into that time where you get the email and what goes through your mind when you first get it.
So when I first received the invitation, I was brand new to the organization. I had just joined the organization the first week in April, and I thought it was a wonderful start. If I felt like I was included, that I was being invested in. So I thought it was a great opportunity to meet people in the organization outside of my core site and just to gain information.
And when you came, you went through the whole process, you went to some of the classes. What did you think about some of the topics?
I thought the topics were first well thought of. I thought that they were all a great foundation on how to expound upon what I do every day, that every bit of it makes a whole component. And I thought that they were well thought out. Like the conversation topics were well thought out.
So when let's say there was a topic about IT and you took the class and you came back to work, did you feel like you were able to use the information that was given to you in what you did daily?
Absolutely. So one of the things that I love is that everything that is taught or even introduced to you at UMC University is relevant to your day-to-day work. Some things that you may think it doesn't concern me, it really does. And we all play a part in the big picture. And so I saw that, like with IT, of like the pushing schemes that we're going through. I actually received one.
Really?
And I received it from someone from corporate, and I was like, "This is strange. Why am I receiving this?" And this is prior to coming to UMC University. And then when we came to UMC University, Travis talked about it, and so I was like, "That was great that he informed everyone, so that not just people who get to experience it got to have the knowledge that's needed of what to do if we ever encounter it."
So not only did you get the classes and you got a chance to meet with the HR, all those different departments that you have to work directly with, you got a chance to meet the folks that was over those departments.
Yes.
Which is good because a lot of the teammates do not normally meet the head of those departments, which was very good.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you also got a chance to meet every time you came here, Mark,
Yes.
the CEO.
Yes.
Tell me about what is your impression of that?
So actually, let me go and speak about the first time I met Mark.
Okay.
I met Mark at the copy room at Collingswood Manor.
In a copy
in the copy room.
Wait a minute. We all need to hear you. Wait a minute. Did you say that you met Mark in the copy room?
I met Mark in the copy room.
Okay. Now you need to tell us, folks, about the copy room.
So I was in the copy room and I was making copies.
But hold on one second. Mike, don't you edit this.
Don't edit this. Full-fledged.
We want this to come on out.
Because it's important. It's
we
really
want to
important,
know
though.
about the copy room.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm in the copy room and I'm making copies. And Jackie Miller, I used to work with her. And we're happy to see each other, greeting each other. And then pops Mark. "Hi, I'm Mark." And I'm like, "Hi, Mark."
He said, "Wait a minute." This CEO in the copy room,
yes,
and says,
Hi,
Hi, I'm Mark.
I'm Mark.
What do you think that first impression told you?
So it taught me, I mean, it showed me, not taught me, but it showed me that although he is leading us and he is the head and the face of our organization, he's just like us. We had our first conversation was about being servant leaders.
Beautiful.
Loved it. Loved it.
Beautiful.
I just was mesmerized by him, and I couldn't believe that this is my CEO talking to me like we are peers.
In a coffee room.
Peers. And I also love that Mark is visual.
Yes.
And when Mark is there, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do orientation, I tell people, one thing I'm big about is just saying hello, pleasantries. Like
Right.
it's nothing to say hello to someone. Say
Mm-hmm.
hi, smile. You never know who can be in the building. And I talk about Mark because there's sometimes I'm leaving for the evening and Mark is coming in.
Wow.
So I think it's wonderful that he's so hands on. He wants to see what it's really like, not what we're showing the world, but what
Mm-hmm.
it's really like behind those doors.
Right.
And that's something that is rare. It's almost like what's that show? I think it's the reality show Boss.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
it reminds me of that,
Yeah.
but he's not hiding. He's not hiding. He's not in disguise. He's just
Mm-hmm.
being Mark. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that that's important that people get to see, the real person that's behind the name of the organization. So.
And I agree with you 100%. And you lead by example.
Yes.
And if your leader leads by example, everybody else will
Absolutely.
follow. Another thing too is coming to UMC University. Do you now see the direction that the organization is going in?
Yes,
It's clear.
absolutely. It is clear. UMC's future is bright, and it's just starting. I mean, not
Right.
that I mean I'm new to the organization, so
Right.
16 months,
Mm-hmm.
roughly. But I have no doubt of where UMC will be 5 years from now, 3 years from now. Just innovative thought process all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The wheels are constantly spinning, locally in our communities and just overall. I love to see that the things that we talk about inside our building being projected when we come to UMC University
Mm-hmm.
or getting an email. Every time I hear Mark talk, I'm like, wow, we were just talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just not talking about it, he's doing it. It's the movement. And that's what we need. We need to see movement.
That's and invest
Yes.
in our teammates.
Absolutely. And
Eh,
this is the education piece of it.
yeah.
Education is where the investment comes in.
Mm-hmm.
It starts locally. It starts locally and then having opportunities like this to come to the corporate office.
Right.
You know.
So, what did you think when you first heard the word teammates?
I thought it was in line in HR. I've been in HR for many years.
Mm-hmm.
It was in line of the progressiveness of, going
Right.
from employees, EEs, to
Mm-hmm.
teammates. Teammates means working together, seeing outside of yourself.
Right.
How do we all come together to make the big picture work? So I think it's a great word to reflect of who we are and what we should be doing every day.
If you had to say something, if you could say something to other teammates out there, when they get the email, because we send emails to different teammates to be a part of UMC University, what would you say to them when they get the email? Because, a lot of times with, teammates, it's like their mindset is they want me to do another training. They want me to do all this work, and now you're telling me I have to go to a mandatory training. What would you say to them if they got this email to come here to this university training here?
So I would say knowledge is power.
Mm-hmm.
You are important and you make a difference. I believe coming to UMC University empowers you so that you can go back to your buildings and see how you fit the organizational structure and making a difference every day. Everyone plays a crucial part of it from every department. There isn't just the leadership team, it's everyone, each and every person.
If you could say one thing
Okay.
before we leave to your teammates, to people at different departments that is looking at this video, what would you say to them when it comes to, the organization? It could be the organization, it could be UMC. What would you like to say to them?
I would like to tell my fellow teammates that you make a difference. You are important, and keep, I don't know, I want to say, it's the last part. It's like, just keep your eye on the vision. Just have a vision. Keep your eye on the vision of the organization and the key part that you play in it.
Yeah. And be able to step into the unknown, and be open.
Yes, to something new and different. We're in a new season. This is a new time. We have come out of a crucial part of all of our lives, and just be willing and see how it has taught us how to grow and push ourselves in ways that we never thought that we would have to. And look where we're at, and so just to be a part of it and ready for the changes that are coming, that are going to be great.
Oh, thank you, Anita.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
All right.